Hello, welcome back, Steve's Retirement Corner. Cowbell Club, Tuesday, February 3rd, 2026. His best video of the whole month, Doc. I just enjoy getting comments or emails about people, their excitement about being retired and what they're looking forward to do. And when they send me a little bit about what they did for a living, it kind of gives me an idea of what they kind of people they are, because chances are I've known somebody's that's done similar work, if not the exact same. So if I haven't done it, so it's just nice for me, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. But anyways, I got a handful to do this month, man. I got almost as much as I had last month, and I checked it twice, man, the best I could. I try to pull them off of comments, and then I usually get an email or two somebody send me that wants to be a member of the Cowbell Club. So, and I got a couple special ones on here today. This was a great month because it got quite a bit of interesting members, new members. A lot of good stories. How's that? So we'll get into it, and we'll ring the bell. And I got to ring 2 bells this month because I got a husband and wife retired. So I try to ring 2 bells when I remember it for husband and wife. I'll let them fight over whether they get the loud one or the quiet one. And then we'll have a glass of tea and welcome everybody to the club. You guys be sure and congratulate them, welcome them to the club, and wish them good luck, man. Alright, for January of 2026, our first one is Taz C. I'm guessing. It's just a bunch of letters. It's TAZCCI. It might mean something to them. But they retired January 2026. I didn't get the date. But they're 64 years old, and they worked 45 years. After 45 years, he can't wrap his head around not having to work. I remember that. And that's the thing, man. I don't care how many retirees you talk to, how many you've known over your life, you really can't get a feel for how retirement is going to be for you, you know. Retirement's a mystery, man. Before you get into it, you really can't prep too much for it. The feeling of it. You can do the math. You can get all your paperwork together for your insurance and Social Security and all that. But how it feels to be retired, man, there's just no way to duplicate that. You're gonna love it, Doc. I have, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've loved every second of it. I ain't done a lick of work since I left the plant. And I ain't got no plans on doing it. Then I got Sean Murphy, January 15th of 2026. He put in his papers in September, but his employee asked him to stay till January 15th. He said he weren't going to stay a day longer either. He said he was ready to go. Like many of us, he hasn't had more than 2 weeks off, maybe 2 weeks off at a time since he was 15. His dad owned a construction company, so his summer breaks in high school were taken up working there as a laborer for him. So he said he realized now it kept him out of trouble and gave him an appreciation for what hard work actually was. He also learned he didn't want to work like that the rest of his life. So it pushed him to go to college, and he thinks that was his dad's secret plan all along. Or just snot out of him when he was a kid. Maybe I grow up and get a better job. He ended up working in the IT field for almost 32 years at his current employer. He came to realize that his time is precious, and he didn't want to spend 10 hours a day behind his desk anymore. He's looking forward to enjoying an active retirement with his wife, Tracy. He said they were fortunate to have a home in PA and a condo in Florida. So so they can escape during the cold winters when they want to. You're going from PA to Florida, Doc. You got to drive right by the house. This year might would have done you too much good. And then we got this here was from an email. Flappy Pancakes. Man, you guys got some good channel names. I'm gonna have to redo mine. Mine was Steve's Retirement Corner, because I sit in the corner. My easy chair sits in the corner of the living room. That's where I did all my work at. I did my figure in there, ciphering. But Flappy Pancakes. Oh, this is the double bell ringer here. January 30th of 2026. It was Shirley and her husband, both 57. I didn't get his name. I'm sorry, boss. Wasn't in the email, and I was too late getting back to her for her to send me it before I make this video, so that was my fault. I was spending too much time doing nothing, and I didn't do a whole lot the past couple of weeks. But their story is it's just an average Steve story in retirement, man. I told them that when I replied that it was, my story and theirs is almost exactly the same. And I think a lot of people are in a similar boat, man. But it's still hard to pull that plug. It just is, man. It's hard to leave a perfectly good job when you're doing good and you're making out just fine, and leave that check behind. Hey, man, it's not a guaranteed check, but it feels secure to you when you got it. But Shirley wrote that they raised 2 kids. They still live in their 1,300 square foot starter home. Her husband has a pension. They don't have any debt, and they get to carry their employer health insurance with them. And they got the assets to get out of the rat race. It's a simple everyday retiree. It's an average Steve retirement, I believe. Said their advisor said they had no reason to stay unless they really liked their job. She said, "Nope, we're done." Said they had lots of anxiety over this past year, but now they're reaching a peace. That's just about me to a T, Doc. Except my even the advice from an advisor, he gave me the 3-day challenge or whatever he called it. Said that if you have 3 bad days in a row, go ahead and quit. Because I was still iffy even after I went to him and told me I could go. I didn't feel right leaving as early as I did. I got to 2 days a couple of times, but I never hit that 3rd one, so I worked that last year. And then we got Jimmy Cryer. He retired on January 31st of 2026. He was 34 years as a researcher at the Mayo Clinic. Biggest thing he is looking forward to is spending time with his 5 grandkids. And that's fantastic, man. Oh yeah, he said he's a big fan of the Vikings and think I might be a little bit misguided in my choice to support the Packers. I sent him a picture of that Minnesota bag, sports bag I got, gym bag I had from way back in the 70s. Thought he might get a kick out of it. And then Ty Salisbury, he retired on the 5th of January of 2026. I couldn't include him last month because I got the email didn't come to the 12th of January, and I don't know if he'd have made a cutoff or not. Anyways, I forget what day I rang the bell last month. But he spent 38 years in 3 different machine shops in Oregon. He said his body's beat down, but his spirits are high for the next chapter of life. So that's all of them in the stories. It's nice stories, man. It just is. So we'll ring the bell, have a glass of tea, congratulate them, and then we'll let y'all go on about your day and enjoy it. And then we got the double ringer here. I can't get as enthusiastic with this one because it's a homemade handle and it's liable to sling off of you. But hey, man, I'm gonna drink a glass of tea to you. I wish you guys a long, healthy, happy retirement, man. I really do. It's a big milestone. Don't give up your daggone hard hat and steel toes just yet, because it's a lot of work in retirement. You're building a whole different life for yourself, and it's not easy to do. It just isn't. You're daggone forgetting a bunch of old habits and learning new ones. And you're just learning so much, and it's so busy. But don't forget to take the time to slow down and smell the roses, Doc. Enjoy the whole journey a little bit every day. Take you a few minutes and just be grateful you was able to. Enjoy them little moments. Back when I was in high school, I had a wrestling coach. He come up with a new nickname, kind of a side nickname for our wrestling coaches, or wrestling members, the team members, called BAGUBA. 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 Stood for brutally aggressive grappler, uninitiated by adversity. And that makes me think that's the way retirement is, man. They scare you to death with all them professionals out there telling you need all this and all that, how it is. But the one thing that shows up nowhere is your ability to make out. You've done it all your life and you've adjusted. A lot of you have been through a lot more adversity than I'll ever see, and currently going through it. And look at you now, man. You made it. And you got to retirement, man. You got a nut somewhere sitting on an ice rink in his backyard ringing a cowbell for you. Not many people can say that, Doc. You're a survivor, man. But anyways, I want to congratulate everybody, and I hope it's a good one for you. I hope it's better than you can imagine. But y'all take care of yourselves, man, and we'll talk with y'all later. BAGUBA.